Hey everybody, my name is Eric. I'm making a game. That game is called the Godkiller, and it's very close to being released. You can play it from beginning to end now, if you have the full version. Not many people do. There is a free demo of it available that you can go out and download off of the Steam page. And I wouldn't quite say it's code complete yet. There's a few features left, but if we come back to the status screen, this is not the best way to show it. Anyways, what is this game? What is this game? It's a 3D puzzle adventure game, and it's got a lot of music in it, actual songs that have people singing while you're playing the game. It's just got a ton of puzzles, and they're very much vertical and using all three dimensions. Definitely some different game elements than you've seen in other games. If you're a fan of games like, say, Portal or The Witness, or even like Sakobon games. I mean, there's quite a bit of like moving blocks around and stuff like that. But anyways, why don't I show the game briefly, the beginning of it, and you can come to your own conclusions about if it's the sort of game you like. Before I switch over to my work screen, I better hide away my email, make it safe. I don't really like the light with the door open behind me, so I'm going to close that. I haven't been on Twitch in months because all of the tasks that I could have broadcast had different problems with them as far as broadcasting go. So let me switch over to my work screen. Here we go. Let me do a quick demo of the game here. I will take it to let's take it to a level that's in the demo, so it's not much of a spoiler. The demo is like maybe takes about an hour to get through. The full game proper, probably about 30 hours, 40 hours maybe, depending on how completionist you are. Okay, so let's see, scenes. What's a good one? Let's do one of the basements. Or ice plus blocks. This one's pretty good. So there's 58 levels in this game. It's a single player game. You play it by yourself. There's a big story in it. You begin the game as a character named M. You're born into an afterlife, basically. She doesn't really have any memories of who she was before. She's not quite like a baby, because she can talk and think and everything like that, but she doesn't really know who she is. Oh, weird. Very weird. So some flickering lighting going on. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It seems to still be working okay. But yeah, over the stream you can see like some flickering. That's definitely an artifact of streaming. Okay, so in this particular level, we've got ice. The way ice works is when you step onto it, you just go all the way across until you're not on ice or you've hit an obstacle. Okay, we've got blocks. Now these blocks, when you press them, or when you push them in one direction, they go as far as they can until they hit an obstacle. It's not just that there's ice there. They will always go extra far. Compared to Sokoban blocks, which will only go like 1 square when you push them. Okay, so if a block gets stuck, you can smash it. And then it goes to the nearest block pad that matches the letter that's on the block. Now over here, there's a level exit. That's the goal. You want to get to there. And the trouble with this level is the ice makes you slip past the area that would allow you access into that little, let me see, I'll just point out, this area right here. So you need to go through that gap in the wall, but everything is set up so you keep on sliding past that area. So you think maybe I could slide in from the west and go like this. Okay, let me fix one thing. So I'm going to hit unplay and set this to maximize. And yeah, something about this streaming setup is causing a lot of flickering. Okay, the flickering went away. That's nice. Okay. So you think maybe I can slide in from the west. But there's again this problem of if you wanted to be in a position to slide in from the west, go west over here to east over here, you'd have to be starting from this square. To start from that square, hey Z, what's going on? Long time. To get there, you'd have to slide into that area, but it's blocked. Or I'm sorry, it's not blocked. It's it's got ice that you would slide over and go past the point. I've been good, just been working on this game every day. I haven't been streaming because there was nothing I was doing that was good to stream or safe to stream. Lots of story stuff, lots of spoilers with levels, and like audio editing, which is terrible to stream. So the solution to this particular level is to move blocks over here. It's a mild spoiler here. Let's see. Hey Z, what's been going on with you? Alright, so since I've got all the blocks here off to the side, that allows me to slide this way instead of going past the entrance, or this little gap in the wall. The block is now here, it stops me, and I can continue. So, that's how you get to the exit. Alright, so there's a lot of story stuff in that particular level. I'm not going to spoil that. Let me see, let's find find one more level. Something without much story in it. That's more block pushing, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll demo one more level. Then after that, I'm going to just get to work. So I've worked on this game 562 days in a row. I've got 39 days left before release. Overall, I've been working on it for, I think it's almost 4 years now.
I don't understand it, but it's just weirdly enjoyable to push blocks.
That's another thing about this game is there's actually a lot of voice acting in it. A lot. 40 actors, 120 pages of script.
So if this is a basement, there must be something above it. I guess that's where I'm going. I feel lonely.
Enough of that. Now, if you ever get stuck on a level, you can pray for help. And there are hints written by Alex Harvey that say just enough for you to get past whatever the problem is. They're purposely designed to not give away everything, unlike a walkthrough, you know, where if you're ever trying to make progress inside of a puzzle game and there's a walkthrough, the trouble is they'll give away things that you don't want to know yet. So this hint system has been specifically designed to just tell you just what you need to know, not more, so that you can still enjoy solving the puzzles after you get past whatever sticking point is giving you grief. Alright, I've demoed. It's time to get to work. And I see, let's see, it's 5:49. I like to pick something for the session I can definitely get done. Maybe something slightly ambitious. You know what I might do? I will go through and put all the bugs that have been reported into a spreadsheet, which is extremely boring for a stream, but I'm not on the stream to be entertaining. I'm chiefly here to just get some work done, and might as well stream it. So let's start a new sheet. I'll call it. Oh, come on. GK1 bugs. Do I have something going? Oh, yeah. It was slow because this thing is still going. Okay. All right. So tonight I'm going to take a complete inventory of all the bugs that have been reported. I'm going to document them. I'm going to fix at least one. But because I'm going to spend a lot of time going through and recording all the bugs, I'm not going to be too ambitious about fixing bugs. So if I fix just one, that will be sufficient. Okay, this song analyzer thing, it always does this little warning thing. Let's just disable that. It's edit time code anyways. Okay, save that. Now let's go to the place where all the bugs were reported and start moving them in. That's an airplane about 200 feet away from my head, flying over me. I live near an airport. Okay, GK1 beta, GK1 dev team. It's a Discord server. If you go to the website that has a link in the bottom right-hand corner, you can also see the information to join the Discord server if that's what you're into. Okay, so let's go to the top of this very private channel that just has playtesters on it and alpha testers, and boom. There's no quick way in Discord to just go to the top, is there? That'd be cool if there was. I think I just have to keep on doing this reverse scroll thing until I get to the top. There we go. Wasn't so bad. Okay. So this stuff I fixed. Okay, so here's the first one. Okay. Okay, we'll say description, feature, priority, status. Let's make my poor man's Jira ticketing here. Okay. Did that. Did all this. Man. Paste and match style. Let's change this column so it wraps. And okay. What's the hotkey for paste and mesh style? Shift Command V. Okay. Bam. Okay. Irritating. Okay, so this is a feature. Bug status. I'll say to confirm. Open. This, I think, is a general problem with the audio. just say if I don't have a status, that just means it's open. That'll save me a whole bunch of work. Fix that one. This one, I don't know. I think these bugs here, I should just test that level a little bit more and see what bugs are actually still there. Yeah. This might take a while to get through. Okay. This one I fixed. And here's where I started using this notation. It's going to be a lot easier to scan through from this point on because I started using those icons. Feature. I'm not going to relocate this ledge. I fixed that. Went back to Paradise holding Shift, and it went blah. Pretty sure I can't get this anymore because I took out mid-level restore. I'm just gonna call that one fixed. Let's call this one I won't fix it. Not the first person to complain about this. I'll write it in my own words instead of copy and pasting. Flinging upstairs with something blocking the landing will block the fling. Why not just fling up to the obstacle? Call that a feature. Okay, before I forget it. Speech, music, audio sometimes cuts out when an audio source from the pool is reused. It's maybe the worst bug that the game has right now. So I'll give it a high priority. I know it's a high priority. The other ones I'll wait to give priorities on. But this one bug is the most important bug to fix. Right, Didn't want to forget to put it down. Okay. This one I fixed. You know, I'm not going to make a little checkered flag next to each one. Nobody's looking at that except me. I think I fixed everything that was complained about in Acrodorium. I think this goes in the same category as graphics options. So I'll just leave that. Control-Shift-S for the screen cap, and lock Shift key until I press it again. Okay. This is the one here. Okay, I know that this level is Treachery Bridge. So let's feature is maybe not the right word, but it's like not a. So it's a low priority bug or experience issue. Okay, high zoom fuzzy screen. Let's call this a feature, and I'll write out a little bit better. Depth of field blurriness doesn't seem correctly placed when camera ducks down. Okay. Did this. Created a hint system that I demoed at the beginning of this stream, and any level that you're inside of, you go to the menu and you say pray for help, and it takes you to the hint system wiki. So yeah, there is hand holding. I started trying to write stuff like that for the levels, for the testers to look at so they wouldn't get stuck. What I did not want to do was nerf all the puzzles and make it so anybody that just has a tiny bit of attention span can make it through the game with persistence. No, I want you to actually solve the puzzle, or the game's not going to be fun for you. So okay, I do not want to allow direct control of the camera. That remains true. I did some other things to help on this level with his complaint. could live with it in the game this way, but I know what he's talking about. It's a bug. It is a bug. It's clearly a bug. Okay, the other thing he said was might want to show the level title from the boss menu. That's not a bad thought. It's not absolutely necessary, but yeah, it does make some sense. This bug probably is moot. Fix that one. Found a bug in the repair room. Destroying the E through the fence makes the game think you're blocking its spawn. Well, I think I can at least confirm that still exists. Say bug, and I don't know if it's a real bug or not. Okay, at this point I'm getting more confident that I'm consistently using my little icon, so I'm just gonna scan a little bit faster. Okay. Bug, and then to confirm, because I don't think you can get over to the place he's talking about anymore. Okay, scan, okay. Bottom layer, so I had to go downstairs and back upstairs, where to go. So I was looking around confused. I'll let that one be. Okay, scanning down with the little icons. Yeah, I agree. He is correct. I would like to fix that. No, it's fine. It's fine with that. I need to get a little bit tight on this stuff. Okay. I've got 39 days left, and I still have to add Steam achievements and maybe controller support. And fix a few bugs that are actually really hard. Okay, scan, scan, scan. Here we go. Yes, I've seen that too. I'm pretty sure that's still happening. User definable key controls. I want to put this one right next to the one above, because if I decide I'm going to do user definable key controls, then this one will be moot. kind of disagree with him on that one. This one I feel like I'm not going to get to. This one I fixed. This one I fixed. Let me think about this one. I think I wrote a little bit underneath about okay, what was the conclusion I came to? It was I don't know. I guess I'll just record what he said and then decide later. Because it is working as designed. It's just a question of, is that design a good one or not? This is probably just ducking. When the camera ducks, I turn off people's heads. Fix that. Yeah. I'm not going to fix this. So the problem there is that sometimes the character that's being controlled by the player doesn't think the same thoughts as the player is thinking. And that's a problem that's solved in some games by not having the player's character say anything about what they're thinking. But that's not the approach that this game takes. This game says that your character is going to have quite a few thoughts and opinions about things. And they may differ from what your own opinions are. They may diverge by quite a lot. That's just how it goes. It's the cost of doing story business. I did try to make the player character tend to come to the same conclusions that players would, though. I can't change that. Oh. That makes some sense. That's okay. This will get fixed with achievements. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I've gotten pretty far through the bugs. Goddamn hiccups. Why do I gotta be hiccuping all the time? Okay, which level was he talking about? When I get the present, I'm able to push the Groldy into spikes with the block. Okay, he's talking about black hole. Okay. This is true. Problem is that there's dialogue that is happening at the same time as that subtitle. On the other hand, let's see. I do know that we got the knives. Lip animation timing is off. Probably redo. Okay, it's a bug. Fix that. That's okay. Fix that. I fixed this one. Yeah, look, this little bar coming down towards the end. I like that. Unless it's infinite scroll type of a thing where it hasn't loaded in the rest of the content underneath. Okay. Goddamn hiccups. Let me get some better posture here. Fix that. Okay, before I forget, I know that there's a bug in the pit tower that I saw last night. By the way, for anyone watching this video with a lot of scrutinizing to see what things you can hack into, there are some links to builds in here, but they've expired. They've expired. So I'll save you some time. You could screenshot this whole thing and you can click on it, or not click on it, but actually type it all the way out. Is that Schick or is it some other Schick? Oh, awesome, buddy. Actually, you know what? Let me just see if what I said is actually true. Aha. See? Security. We got it. All right. Scrolling through here looking for all this ancient history of bugs and features recorded. I don't think this is going to come into play anymore. I totally redid that scripting. Grand axles. Let's see, appeared to push a block over the grass. Well, maybe. Let's see, this was Pit Tower. Yeah, just in case case I need to reference his video. Nah, his video's gone at this point. Okay. I redid the scripting here, so that should be fixed. Did that. Probably fix this. Might have fixed this. Did fix this. I fixed it. Cool. The question is should I keep the insta-fling in or not? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So the insta-fling, the way it works is if you're moving in one direction and you tap the shift key, it causes you to fling. And one person really liked it, one person really didn't like it. And I'm not the type of person who's just going to add a setting for everything to make everybody happy all the time. I think if I get around to adding controller support, I'll revisit if I want to keep that. Add controller support. If you do this, yeah, that's the thing that ruins the experiment. Once you get used to a certain way, then it's hard to tell. Like when someone complains about the new way not being how they like, if it's something to weight highly or not. Because if Ryan Robobob had started out with insta-fling there, he would have developed like a set of habits to avoid it pretty quick. So I think I like insta-fling. I think it's mostly harmless for people that don't use it, and it's good for people that like it. But I'm gonna wait. If I add controller support, then I'll have to think pretty hard about like what I want an Xbox style controller to do, and then that will make me think harder about insta-fling. So I'll just couple those two tasks together. If I'm in a hurry, then I'll probably leave insta-fling alone, and I'll probably skip the controller support. Okay, all right. Oh, I thought I was way down at the bottom, but then this guy popped up here in the middle, so I got a lot more. I should look at the dates instead. I'm in May now. I need to get to November. Okay, so let's try to do this with efficiency. This has been resolved. I don't want to redo anything here. There's definitely not going to be checkpoints. Not in this version of the game. Not in chapter 1. Okay. Across from them permits my move. You can progress to the end of the level without talking to Baldface. That's fine though. That part's fine. I'm not sure about that. I should be able to dash into the spikes here. I don't think I agree with that. Having the beard on the catwalk at the end of the level makes things weird if you... Yeah, that does kind of suck. But you can get around it though. I don't know. I'm done messing with Precipitalis unless there's just something like either really simple or really bad. I'm leaving that one alone. Oh yeah, he did something really clever here. Did this. Okay, he's referring to Precipitalis. Don't know of any good way to make all of my apps everywhere be dark. Like there are little browser plugins you can add in to make like things be dark, and then they just fuck things up. And you end up fiddling around with them way more than is wanted. Okay, that should go under the achievements. Won't worry about adding that in because I already have a list of all the achievements that I want to add. I'll just track those separately. Okay, keep going. Okay, let's just look for the icons because I was definitely being very religious about adding these icons. Is it still possible to push a block against a philosopher and cause them to enter flee mode? Just drop it in. I don't think it is. Fix that. I fixed it on chaotic greens. Yeah, I got the little doodad down there. Okay, yeah, so this one, let's just, I don't know what I think about this one. I'll call that one a feature. Okay, just scan for those little icons. I fix this. Pardon me. I'm just shouting in somebody's ear with my sneeze. Okay, what's this one? You've locked yourself out of the solution for the present. if I fling point blank against a block, why not treat it like a normal step against the block, moving me one step and shoving the block forward? Maybe. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't terrifying to you to suddenly hear this massive sneeze in your ears. Let's see. Why not treat like... I'm going to think about that. You know what? Instead of thinking about it, because it is a reasonable idea, let's just dump it in here and think about it later. Feature. I need to not consider all of these that long because I want to get to the end of it. Okay. I fixed one of the epileptic moments in the game. I read a research paper. Not a research paper. I read like a little chewed for me summary of the research of what causes epileptic fits, seizures. I mean, I like the black and white bars on the side. I like how that whole level looks. I think one of the things I could do there is just change the colors involved so that there's not as much contrast, because that's part of the thing, which is a seizure trigger. That kind of alternating. It's like if you get the level selection scrolling at a certain rate, it's essentially the same thing as blinking white to black, white to black, white to black very quickly, and you get a certain frequency going that might trigger somebody. I don't even want to use the word trigger because it's overused for other things, like, but it might give somebody a seizure. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's call this bug. Let's call it hi, Eric. Make lower contrast colors. Okay. It's a good call out by Ryan, actually. I think that's the kind of thing that people who are professional testers pick up on pretty quick. Or people who have epilepsy. Okay, It's possible jump from the win area to the lose area can be solved with a railing. And did I put that in? Let's see. Let's just add it. Glyphery. I'm curious what this says over here, but I feel like if I go and check this little red dot, I might lose my place in this big long scroll. Also, it's good to focus. It's good to focus. That's how you get work done. So I did a bug and a feature. I only see this, so I don't know why I did both. Defense rate can be skipped. I did fix that one. Okay. Oh, that's from you. Okay, cool. think there's some asshole part of me that wants that level selector to be kind of hard to use. I don't know. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? It's not a real rational thing if I think it through. So the restore screen can also be used like a level restart screen. I want people to play through levels instead of restarting them. So it's a little bit hard to get to on purpose. But that doesn't mean that it should be hard to use when you get there to do other things, or even to restart the level you're on. That's a legitimate thing to do. I guess I'm guilty of dark patterns, basically. A dark pattern being you show two options, and the one that you would prefer that the user not go towards, you make a little less prominent. Like if you go to a website and it says cookies are wonderful for a complete browsing experience, accept cookies, and then there's like another thing that says no, I don't accept them, but you make the accept cookies button really bright and beautiful. Let's see, the other part of that was yeah, instead of thinking of it as a dark pattern, I could go easier on myself and call it a nudge. It's like that whole economic thought that like you give people choices, but you make the default thing that you'd like to happen be a little bit easier. And I think my motives are benevolent. I want the player to have the best experience, but I don't quite trust them 100% to pick the best experience for themselves. Yeah. By default, a portion of your paycheck will be deposited in your 401k, but you can change it if you want. You can change it. But that type of thinking, it can like become just outright arrogance and work against me, the developer, or work against the player. So to be a little bit careful about it. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. I did fix this. I fixed that. Fix that one. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So victory tiers. Okay. Oh god. Yeah. If I fix this, one with victory tiers, I better do it early, because I'm likely to introduce more bugs by fixing it. Let's see though. It's kind of a level feature. So if you remember victory tiers, there was that thing about like the cue ball block. You know, if you're playing a game of pool, it'd be the block that you use to hit other, or the ball you use to hit other balls. I'll call it the cue block. The cue block would get put in a bad spot. And then, yes, technically, you could use the altar to get it out of that stuck spot. But the new location it would end up at tended not to be a helpful place, and you weren't done fiddling around with that block to get it back on the path to where you could actually solve things and maneuver it as you needed. So I think I just need to go back into Victory Cheers and see if I can add some alleviation to that without really reworking the level, because oh my god, that thing, so much work went into getting that to not have unintended solutions and to be solvable. So I think it's worth taking one more look at to see if there's a practical way to fix it. If not, it might be my 3 Tar Mamas level in this game. The one that everybody hates. Okay, you can trigger the axle fill at the same moment you step up onto it. Emojis. Yeah. Okay, fix that one. Okay. Okay. Now we're into June now. Oh man, all that was just to get to June. All right, better pick up the pace here a little bit if I want to get this done tonight. Oh, this is getting better. Okay. Stalemate checker. Alright, let's copy the whole thing. Fixed. What was this in? What level? 1440. Oh. Victory Tears. I did fix that one. Okay, cool. There's some bug here. I'm not going to fix anything in All Blocks Plateau or Discussion Chamber. Okay, yeah, that looks like a legit bug. I've seen that in recent builds too. Let's copy this in. I think I fixed this, but we'll see. So this was swirl. Feature. Oh man, 46 things already. Okay, I did that. Okay, I can wait on that. Okay. Let's punish rank. Exit the game while in dead state. Relaunching will bring you back in that same dead state. It will not anymore because I disabled mid-level restore. Oh, well, wait, no. Relaunching the game. No, with mid-level restore disabled, it's not going to bring you back in the dead state. Taking the route to the present puts you in a position where the first spawner is activated. Disrupting the purpose. Yeah, better just copy this in and think about it harder later. I don't yet know if I understand this one. Well, no, I know I don't understand. I don't yet know if it's like worthy of being fixed. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna skip over that. Fix that. The revised fling controls don't play nice with M before she eats the apple. Holding shift while she... Yeah, that's legit. I will call it a feature though. This is fixed by giving up on mid-level restore for a little bit. I made a decision there that was different than Drod with the dialogue in saying that things could happen inside of the level the level logical structure based on audio that was playing and when the audio got done. In Drod, sidestepped the problems that come up with that by not allowing that. But I end up with timing problems affecting the determinism of the player's moves. So I could save the timing information and then play them back and then use that timing information to cause the same things to happen. But I think honestly, as much as I love that replay the moves simplicity, I think I'll end up having to make some kind of restore that's based on serialization, serializing all the game state. And that's not going to happen in Chapter 1. I mean, it makes me wince to think about even putting it in Chapter 2. To make sure all these structures are serializable. And went through and did a first pass on it. And It's much easier to make serializable data structures if you start out with that assumption. But if you make a whole bunch of data structures without thinking you're going to have to serialize them later, there'll be things like references to other objects inside of your data structure, and then which one do you deserialize or serialize first, and so that's why mid-level restore got disabled. Okay, what's this? I might have fixed this already, but I don't know. QLab. Let me just make one bug for make sure all the global states rescue Quinzo don't take present, etc. Oh, no, it's just 3. I don't have to write it, etc. Take plenty advice. Working reliably. I just think I just need to fix maybe one bug for all of those and it'll be fine. So I'm just remembering Alex told me black hole, a debug block is stuck. It is still in the level by the key door. That's a high priority to fix. Also very easy to fix. That's just deleting a game object from the scene. That'll be fixed. Okay. That's covered under achievements. Okay, what's this? This bug caused a really ingenious unintended solution to be created by Alex Diener, but I fixed it. So that one's done. Fix this one. Yes, I did. Pretty sure I fixed that, but let's just copy this in. Paths. Okay, yeah, viewpoints. Try changing the rotation animation to use quaternions instead of Euler angles. I think it's what do they call it? Something locking. Gyro locking. Gyro locking. I think that's the term for it. It comes from like a aeronautics. Something like that. That one I already wrote. I wrote that down over here. Did he do that? Gimbal locking. Yes. Yes. Gimbal locking. Yes. Thank you. Not the most important note for me to take right there, but it does satisfy my brain. Okay. If you're killed by a beard on your spawn point, you are soft locked and cannot respawn. Okay. That one I can fix. Okay, I do understand this. So he got the beard out. I know it's possible to do that. You can just have a block be flung with a beard in front of it, and that knocks him out of the pit tower. Once the beard is out of the pit tower, he can come down here and kill you, and then stand in front of the only place that you'd be allowed to exit from. So all I gotta do here is just open up a few more exits from that egg, Eric. Just add some more exits to the egg. That would fix it. That's a pretty good thought there too. And just go through and look every single level that's got a beard, on it, and just make sure that there's sufficient exits on the eggs that you cannot get locked. Okay, I already noted that. All right, still in June, almost to July. Okay, I think I fixed this, but maybe I did not. No, Glory Heights. No. Not going to worry about All Blocks Plateau. Just going to redo that level. I don't even think it's one level anymore. I think it's like 30 levels. It's basically like a city beneath type of a hub place when I get done with it. Yeah, okay. Same thing. Gimbal lock. Okay. Oh. Okay, now we're suddenly in late July. Cool. Now we're in August. Cool. Turned on subtitles, but only saw like a couple lines with subtitles, and now they're not appearing. Got to the next level, one last one, then they start. Okay, I fixed that. I fixed that. Okay. Fix that. Fix that. Oh, now I've got my new nifty icons for bugs and features. In the egg. forever to load. Do want to fix that. No. I sealed it off. Oh no, I didn't. No, I did fix this though. Yeah, okay. Which made me sad because I really liked Alex Diener's solution. Like, it was clever as fuck. But yeah, I didn't see a way to kind of keep the integrity of the level and also allow his solution. We're gonna get through this with a double-digit number of bugs. Not gonna have 100+ bugs. Did I fix this? I don't think I did. Nope. I see some good easy ones to fix tonight too. So I'm going to try to finish up by like 8 p.m. Okay, there's just a little problem there. I could fix that. Alright, now we're all the way in October. Getting close to the present. That's it. Done. Okay, done with it. Then I gotta check. Somebody sent me a message. Let no one say that I had not put enough stairs in this game. Let no one say that unless they can tell me of another game that has more stairs. Then I'll agree with them that I haven't put enough stairs in. Now I do have a number to beat, an actual quantity of stairs. If somebody wants to challenge me. Okay, so that's it. I got them all entered in. It makes me happy. And I wanted to fix some tonight. I'm just gonna pick easy ones because it's kind of late for me. Okay, let's fix this black hole one, which is just some debug junk that's stuck in there. Just take that out. And original name of the scene was Block Bunker. I wish there was a way I could flag things inside the scene as don't let this get released. Alright, there is potentially a spoiler here for someone, so I'm going to even carefully avoid showing what's inside a black hole. I think I called... Did I call it something nice like delete me? No, I didn't do that. Okay. You know what? I can fiddle around with this for a few minutes to make sure nobody sees what's inside, or I can just briefly switch over to big stupid head mode and then go inside a black hole without revealing the secret. Delete the extra block I put there just for testing. Come back outside a black hole. Put my screen back. And then I save it. And the secrets are kept in secret places. Okay, in fact, I'm even nervous about having this scene open. I'll go someplace else. Actually, let's see. Where's my next stop? Okay, so this one is fixed. Well, let me see. I think I could do this one. This one's not too hard. So if I go to the level restore screen. Okay. So there's this guy here. And I think the way I did it was, how did I do it? Okay, I've got two prefabs, or three prefabs, and they will have some textures associated with them. Okay. I wonder if I can just do this with a tint, or if I really need to edit the texture. I think I'm gonna have to edit the texture, so if that's the case, then it's Photoshop time. There's my lovely status. Well, coming down to the very end of that. Let's see. No, I would have started out in my work assets and textures. Okay. I haven't been bad at keeping everything organized, but I honestly just forgot where I worked on these textures. Spikes, what's this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Not UI. No. Okay, I don't know where that went. It might have been one of those deals where I just said, this texture is so simple, I'm not even going to worry about making a PSD for it. So if that's the case, I'll just go and edit the PNG directly. Level selector. Alright, so let's look at all the stuff we got here. That's one. Those I don't think I ever used. Okay. So it's just these two here. So in lowering the contrast, I have two options. I can make the white gray, or I can make the black gray. Well, I have infinite options, but those are the two that pop into my mind first. Here, I know what I should do. Instead of editing the textures and seeing the result, let's grab a screenshot. And bring it into Photoshop and play with it there. Okay. Let's turn off the grid. So first, let's see what it would look like if I just made the white not be so bright. Don't worry about being contiguous. Contiguous? Contiguous? It's like GIF and GIF. Who can say? Who can say how it's pronounced? That's not the intended effect. Why is it not changing these as well? I don't get that. Well, here, let's do it this way. Cut. Really? I'm not getting something. What is it? Okay, so, oh, if I cut, the background is white. Paste. Okay. So if I take this guy, let's go change the background to be black. Okay, so that's the black. Bring back the white. Whoops. This guy over here. Okay, so I wasn't successful in selecting all the white down here. That's okay. I'm just doing a quick test. So let's take this guy. Let's make you 50% gray. See, this wouldn't be bad actually, because it would make the screenshots pop a little bit more, because they would be bright and high contrast compared to everything else. And I'm pretty sure I want it to be dark with bright screenshots rather than bright, like if it was all light colored. If I went the other direction, and made the black parts be lighter colored or a gray color. I'm pretty sure I want it like this. So instead of experimenting further, I'm just gonna go with the dark motif. Let's see, how dark do I want to take it? Yeah, and then we'll have like these screenshots just popping up real brilliant like inside of that. So we go 5%, we could go 10%. All right, so let's go back over to this guy. Turn off the grid. I do not know why. Is it inverting the selection? What's going on there? Why can I not turn down the brightness of white? Well, I mean, I can fix it the same way I did last time. I see some anti-aliasing I don't want to lose. Let's do something like... yeah, this will do it. Make this be all the way black. Then go to 90%. That, I think that's what I was toying with in the other image. So let's take that and export that. I think also I will save a copy of the PSD in the location that I first expected it to be in, which is my work assets. These are all the assets that are not part of the build or release, but they are used to generate all the stuff that goes into the release. Okay, so textures, level selector. And let's say this is a PSD first. Then let's export. See, what was it? Level segment box? Okay. So if I just override this guy. There you go. Place it. That might be enough to, yep, okay, cool. That's looking pretty good. I think I'll be optimistic and change this thing to, although this particular texture only appears when you're at the end of the hallway, or at least as far as your progress will let you go. And even then, I don't think you get to see it. I think something goes over the top of it. I don't know if this ever shows. Hold on. Let's take a look. I think I'm pretty good with this texture change. No, you can't even see it over here. Yeah, I think I like it better too. Sometimes I get one idea, like black and white, that was my idea, but I never took the time to try a few other tweaks to it. And because some little light goes off in my head that says, that's the way to do it, I miss out on better ways to do things. I think part of the reason why I just kind of lunge for that first solution is because I know you can get into a sort of paralysis evaluating all the different options. But in this case, I think I'm pretty glad that feedback guided me towards a different choice. Okay. So get to mark another one is done. Another high priority bug is fixed. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can go for 3. It's good to do things in 3s. Or let me find the first one that just seems so easy. So easy that I can't help but do it. This bug has been in crawl space for a long time. Shimmering shader on the vertical block. I even tried just getting rid of that block to see if I can get that shimmering shader thing to go away, but okay. Maybe, let's see, easy. Yeah, that's the thing that looks exactly like Z fighting but isn't Z fighting. It's almost certainly the shader. Oh, also remembering this is a newer one that I just didn't write down. Speaking of shader on screens, as diagonal obscurance, but only on builds, not in dev environment. I hate that bug because I can only verify it's fixed by making a build. Okay. This one might be easy. going. That one's pretty easy. I can fix that one. Probably don't want to do it on stream though. A lot of story in that hold. I think maybe I fixed this, but if I didn't, it should be easy to fix. That's an easy one. In fact, yeah, I could do both of these. This one might be the one I do, because I can just go through all the levels. I've got beards and just make sure each one has got multiple exits out of the egg, so you don't get locked in potentially. Oh yeah. So I'll do this one. These two, which are kind of the same thing. I'll just go through all the levels. Okay, let's see. Macadorium, nothing that could block you. Additum. No, those Groldies could never block you. They're stuck up there on those platforms. All blocks is out of scope. Alter spelling, no baddies there. Beards block axles. First one, let's look at that. Okay. Oh yeah, it's Bennington. Okay. So there's no way beards could get back here. It's impossible for them to ever get back here. So if you die, you'd be fine to be resurrected there. Now there's another egg down here you could touch. I think it's like maybe just, is it even possible to have this one selected and them come down here and block you? You could come down here, pick this as your active egg. They could just sort of follow along. I feel like that's such a hard blockage to contrive. That it's not worth the risk of screwing something else up in the level. I do have 2 exits here. So you'd have to select this egg, and then you'd have to lead the beards down here with you so that one was in front of this exit and the other one was in front of this one, and then you die, and then you'll be blocked, and there's nothing you can do about it. I could enlarge this a little bit. Make more space around, but I feel like that's inviting a new bug to pop in. So I'm not going to worry about this particular level. There is probably some weird ass way you can get screwed up down there, but you gotta be trying for it. Okay. Beards, block axles, beards versus chuckers, aka the bend. Okay, this is another situation where the egg that you spawn at here is behind grass. It's safe from blockage up here. There's no way beards can get to the other egg. So this one's safe. There's just those 2 eggs. Okay, so that was beards versus chuckers. Block bunker, that's just the game element, which I don't want to mention. Broadsides, same thing. Chaotic grains. Let's take a look at that one. That one's got beards in it. Oh yeah, yeah. So you've got this one egg is the only place you can spawn on the level. It's behind grass. Now, if I was future-proofing this, I would just make it so that it would maybe kill the beard when you spawn out there, but that's something I'd have to think through, all the ramifications. When I get to a point where I put a level editor into the game, I'm gonna have to think through all these kinds of things. Let's see, crawl spaces is cool. Death box, I could delete that. Death compass, no beards. It always felt to me like there should be a minotaur in that level. Deep corridor, no beards. Deep pit, there are beards. Let's take a look at deep pit. Oh, I sent my wife a text message downstairs. What? Delivery food. Sounds good. Get a little Uber Eats action going. Alright. So the question is, which eggs can you spawn in? I think there's just the one at the top. I think that's it. Ah. There's this egg. It's behind grass. That makes it safe. You can come this way, but you'll just go on the spikes. There's only this other egg here, which you could never select for yourself. So there's definitely one egg for the beards, one egg for the M. That one is safe. Okay, deep pit. What's next? Discussion chamber gets postponed. End of demo is fine. Entrance hall, no beards in that. good. First death. First death. That's with Billy. That's got a protected egg. That one's good. First dice is good. Nobody in this. Glimpse fold. Just you and Billy. Okay. Guardian. Let's take a look at Guardian. What does my wife want to eat? Cheeseburgers. It has been a while since we had cheeseburgers. What's a good cheeseburger place? All right, Guardian. Oh. Okay, one egg behind grass, all good. The other one down here, is that definitely inaccessible to the beard? Yes, because you would have to get past this grass and maybe get pushed from up there. Yeah. Okay, that one's safe. Okay, next. Guardian, ice plus beards. When I start out making the levels, I usually have some idea what the level is going to be about, and that's what I name the level or the scene file in Unity. And then later it gets a different name that fits the story or what the level becomes while editing. Okay, so here I think she's just got this one place she can spawn at. Don't know why this always happens. Let's just take that off. Okay. That's it. That's the only egg other than the one that's reserved for the beard that M can never get to. Okay. Ice plus beards, ice plus blocks, and the egg, kill block, murky basement. Okay, little arena is fine. Lower basement, middle, mid, lower, that's all good. Mobium, no enemies there. Pair, no enemies. Paradise is fine. Ah! Okay. Okay, I'll send you the Uber link. Closer to 9. Okay. Paradise placement chamber. That one has got all kinds of beards in it. Let's see what that one looks like. Pretty sure it's all neatly tucked away, these eggs. So this one's behind grass. And then this one over here, well, it's got plenty of exits, but also no beard could ever get there. And the one up top, that no beard could ever get there. So it's just those three. Okay. We're at least halfway through. I think further. Blondie's good. Precipitalis. eggs. This one is fine. This one's got 4 exits all the way around. Pretty much impossible to get stuck there. This one down here is just for the beards. No way M could get there. Since I got Precipitalis loaded up, let me check and see if there's any other ones that I should look at in Precipitalis. There won't be any easy ones. I already went through and marked the easy ones. So let's go back and just forget that. Okay. Quadrax, there are beards in it, but they're only there for story reasons and you cannot be in the same area as them. Quiet Park, Winslow's Laboratory, Rodorinth, Sacred Lawns. Wife is happy about cheeseburgers. Okay. Pretty sure this one's all safe-ish. It seems like another place where it might theoretically be possible to get trapped, but very hard. Alright, so this has got exits on 4 sides. There are a ton of these beards. But to maneuver it so that they block all the exits would be really hard, probably impossible. I did see some other warnings when I was playing this before. Yeah, that's the Beard Captain. Oh yeah, so just remove the face animations from the beards that don't have speaking parts. That should fix that problem there. Okay. Let's double check that I fixed that other bug. Small story spoilers for someone who's not played this level that might be on the stream. So,
hello, ma'am.
Hi.
We are the Beards, here to protect you and the sacred grass, but mostly the grass. Don't step on the grass.
Which grass is sacred?
All of it.
No, not the grass.
Grass crime.
Get her! She did it again!
She has to die.
Grass stepper.
Okay. Let's just copy this. That's a different bug. It seems benign, but it does mean that the exception is going to stop the execution midway through something, so that's not that good. Let's see. All right, so I'll just track that and leave it to come back to. Keep going with my original bug. So sacred mods. Oh, there's a whole bunch of the levels. Slightly low, Spanish, taunt for blocks. No, taunt for blocks is additum. Fork. The foyer. Yeah, I can just picture the foyer in my head and know that it's safe. Gap. Glyphery. Grinder. Pit Tower, this is the original one that started the bug. Hey Schick. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your evening. Okay, so this one I just fix. It's an easy one to fix. Just take the exit. Now put in south, west, east. Even that's, let's take out south. That's plenty. That's good. Okay. All right, the pit tower, the whelm, tutorial, good. Wounded windings. That should be good too. All right, I'm gonna finish up right here. If there's anybody else that's on right now, lurking, happy to have you here. But I'm finishing up, about ready to shut this stream down. And let's see. This is fixed. This is fixed. All right. So I have got tonight. I have fixed 3 bugs. They were easy bugs, and there's 68 minus 3 or 67 minus 3 bugs left. But I've not seen so many bugs here, or even features, that I couldn't burn through them all before my release date, which was going to be January 1st. Mere 39 days from now. And I called that date much earlier in the year, I think around April. And I'm going to hit it. I will. It will be out. I've hit release dates many times before, and this is another one that I will hit. Oh, hiccups. All right. Stopping the stream. Stop in the stream.